mine off either. But yeah, I'm trying a new thing where we fade in the intro.
Oh, because you figured out.
You doing Star Wars wipes?
Yeah, I figured out how to do it, so now I can do it every time. Yeah. Yeah. So this is it. This is Golden Saucer Podcast episode 228, October 22nd. It's Joey,
Kyle,
and I'm Alf.
You know, it looks really weird when we do the voice off on the thing, on the camera, because I'm in the middle and you guys are on the sides. And
so fix it. Don't do it live. I know.
If you want me to do it, I can just put some Star Wipes in here.
Stop.
Just hit it like the buttons all day. Like that was really fun last week. I had a great time.
I bet you did.
It was really especially entertaining.
Just me and Chastain. Stop.
It was especially entertaining for people in the audio portion of the podcast.
It's just you.
I actually got some comments on that, by the way.
Oh, really?
They're like people who are audio only. They're like, yeah, you guys like camera jokes.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's like, well, watch it. And they're like, no, I listen to it on long drives.
Fine, that's fine. That's 100%. I listen to the majority of our episodes when I listen to them when I'm doing house chores or when I am driving.
What are you, Kanye West? These beats are dope.
No, it's in my podcast feed, so eventually it just goes to us, and I go, well, I'm out of other stuff to listen to.
My life is dope because I do dope shit.
Yeah. So that's happened to me though. Like I've like fallen asleep with YouTube on, then like I'll wake up to our voices, and like I'm like, oh.
I watch the YouTube
cringe.
ones. I watch the YouTube ones every once in a while. Mainly, I check them. I check them, and I try to avoid watching them because I don't want us to get like unnecessarily counted views. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I was watching
that.
Yeah, wait, what?
Really? Oh, so you're just saying I should build a playlist?
The 7 views that we have, those 3 of those are me.
Damn it!
You're right.
Just 4 different platforms.
Yeah.
I watched it on Xbox, and I watched it on the logging in incognito.
Speaking of which, I was like fucking with my Hulu account earlier, like the settings, and it was like you have 4 devices that are attached to this account. And I was like, word, can you show me them? And they were like, yeah, computer, phone, Xbox, and question mark. And like I was like, what? And like Hulu couldn't tell. There's a 4th device that has my account on it that Hulu cannot account for.
That's
so weird. You have you have a 4K TV, right?
I do. You think it's like that?
It could be that. Is it smart? Is it smart functions in it?
Is,
it could be that.
Okay. I've never actually like told it to use the smart functions, but it does have them. So it is connected to the
cast to it. Like if you connect,
I have not casted to it, but I've watched it through like Xbox. But you know, who knows? Yeah, it's just.
It could be like maybe you're in an incognito browser and you logged in.
It's possible.
No, absolutely not. No,
I gotta like right the angle.
It's not. It's not even for a bit. No.
Just pretend to sip it.
No.
Pretend to sip it.
Just like.
Oh, that's really good. That was really good. Take that, audio listeners.
I was like, not even for a bit. No.
You don't like? We're for. Kyle brought me some tea. Oh, I gotta pay you by the way.
Hey, give me that money.
Kyle brought some tea, so I'm gonna chug through that because that's kind of like a dessert, and then I'm gonna drink this shitty Mountain Dew. I think it was a quarter.
Oh, for the love of God!
I hope it's not a quarter.
Oh, it was a shit show. It's a dime.
All right,
I got Joey's money, baby.
Yeah. All right. So, last week we got Alf back.
Hi.
He's not in the chat this week.
No.
Good to see you, Alf.
I have to live the shit show. I saw the shit show. I saw it. I saw it all.
It's great. I have fun.
I'm so sorry, listeners. I'm so sorry, viewers. I know your pain now.
Hey, we have fun here. If you're not here having fun, then I don't know what to tell you.
Kyle, you having fun?
Yeah, every time.
Damn it.
I mean,
yes.
well, not every time.
I want you to be like,
every time.
no, I'm not.
No, every time I have the best time.
That's that guy's. He's putting in a. That's a shoot.
It's oh, don't talk about that. I'm not actually sad. I'm sad about it already.
All right. Anyway, so last week we, every time you and I try to do a show, I try to say it's a quickie. It ends up being like 90 minutes.
Yeah, we ran kind of long.
Yeah, because you guys just feed off each other.
That's true.
Because when I try to talk, it's like, fuck you.
Hey,
magic.
Watch this. I got rid of Alf.
No,
it's just Joey Kyle. You can just have his voice over there. It's
nice.
fine.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, I got those nice transitions.
Fuck everything you love.
It ran long because I can talk about things without fucking being bored.
Oh, that is true. I don't.
Yeah. Now you know the feeling. You know the feeling.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
So let me tell you about WoW.
To be fair, when there's only 2 of us here, I don't feel the urge to cut someone short as much as I do. Because like when there's 3 of us, I'm like, okay, Kyle, shut up. I gotta let Alf talk. Okay, Alf, shut up. I gotta let Kyle talk. Okay, both of you shut up. I want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joey, shut up. Let other people talk. It goes all the way around. So Anyone having an interesting week? You know, like we can talk about our week, and then what the fuck you've been playing, and the news, which is light this week, which is nice, and then we can get the fuck out of here. Note in the front here, I think Kyle and I would be dead next week.
What the fuck?
Because we're doing the 24 hours on Saturday, recovering on Sunday.
You mean tired? Okay.
Yeah, dead tired. Like
I was like, all right, Godspeed.
I'm pretty sure like
Joey's setting a schedule to murder us.
Yeah, I went forward in the future.
Joey's gonna
can't see past tomorrow.
Joey's just gonna crisp and wall me like
but
fucking Bible over my face. Like.
That's what you get.
Joey hangs himself from his fucking bench press machine. Like,
my bow flex.
Yeah, dude.
My bow flex.
I flexed all the bows, and now I'm gonna kill my wife and children.
Geez, this is dark. Anyway,
it's fucked up because we have wrestling stuff to talk about, and we're just trying to make it.
The point is that we'll have that 24-hour stream, and I do not want to promise coming like even a day or two after that coming back and.
Yeah, the worst part is like I have D&D.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Yeah, I have D&D.
I went to the podcast chat. I'm like, I
have D&D scheduled for that Sunday, and like they're still like, yeah, we're tentatively.
I can tell you this: you're gonna go home, and I'm trying to end it earlier in the day because you're gonna go home and you're still gonna be like a little amped, and you're not gonna pass out till like lunchtime.
I think you're wrong.
Oh really? Are you like you think you're gonna go the opposite way and just plow through it, or you think you're just gonna crash and burn?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna crash right afterwards.
Okay, because like for me, usually I pass out around lunchtime and then I wake up around dinner because I'm hungry.
I actually think the 24 hours is gonna be a very like a challenge for me.
Okay, I mean, there's no shame in like tapping out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you have to be able to leave.
Well, like I also just have like health things going on.
Right. So like I don't fault anyone.
My current situation is yes, I'm here for. I'm gonna put 24 hours in, even if it means doing another.
If you're going playing D&D later the next day. That's fucking 3 hours right there.
But
I mean, I'm gonna stop by.
Yeah, there you go.
I know. We have people who are
like I said, I can just be like, tag me in.
Yeah, there you go. I've done that before. I've been like, hey, you play.
What are you playing? WoW.
Nah.
just sell all his mounts. That's fucking how you. Dude, you got so much fucking gold.
You guys have no idea how WoW works.
You can't sell your mounts?
No.
Are they like soul bound?
They're account bound.
Soul bound. Someone watching. Then they ran off those fuckers.
You're selling WoWs like this, and you go eBay.
Fucking sell this.
Guess what I did?
Hey, you beat the WoW.
I sold your mount and everything else.
You beat the WoW.
I sold an account I don't have a password to. Or the authenticator.
I never said a password. I just said, here's an account.
Yeah. I gave you this open account. It's open and running, and thank you for the money. You just literally, real talk. If someone wants to buy my WoW account for charity, I will actually sell it to you. Oh. You're not getting that much, but I will sell you my WoW account.
They get all your BNet games.
Yeah, sure.
They get Overwatch. They get Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3. I
No, I mean Diablo 3. But
you didn't get the one with that all the other ones?
No, they're not on BNet anymore.
I thought Diablo 2 was. No. All right. You get StarCraft.
You get over. I only own.
What the fuck have you been doing? I'm playing.
We're talking about the list.
He fucking gets back on the show and he's just being fucking.
I know, right?
Damn right.
Let's see what I've been doing. I've been playing with these faders and getting rid of Alf. There
Jesus
we go.
Christ, here we go.
I mean, if you want to talk about the fuck I've been doing, I've been same thing I've been doing the last couple of weeks, cleaning my fucking house, raising kids, and not playing games. It's a fucking miserable shit show.
I don't say miserable. You have a life.
I don't sleep. I just exist.
I can actually account for that.
That sounded so defeated. I don't sleep.
I just exist.
I don't sleep.
I'll kill people. I swear to God.
What time I got
Tell me I can kill people.
I got up at 6:45.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, okay.
It's 50 degrees. Fucking dead. I'm going to bed at 1 o'clock, maybe 2.
So you're playing that long game?
Yeah. I only get 4 hours sleep. If that, I take a lot of showers. Like I just want to die.
Oh my God!
What? If the shower feels great, man. It relieves the stress. You know.
Not in depth, but okay.
What? No, I'm not dying in the shower. That would be convenient though. Just like just push him in the drain. It's fine. Who cares? Whatever.
Are you like those weirdos who are always talking about pooping in the shower and stomping it into the drain?
There you go. Alf, did you have anything interesting? Let's talk about your week. You go.
I never said had anything interesting.
Well, last week you weren't here. What the fuck? You know, like
I didn't feel good.
Oh, there you go. You feeling better?
Yes. Well, yeah. Feeling better.
I have to like turn my head and look in my eyes.
Stop
like
looking at the camera.
I didn't flip it because I'm wearing a shirt that you can read. So if I flip the camera, you can tell I flipped the camera.
Oh, God damn it.
So I have to look at Kyle to look at Alf and then look at... It's weird.
I don't think the continuity is that.
Yeah, it's not that important.
No one's paying attention. All right. Well, nothing interesting? No.
Nothing crazy. It's just...
I saw you on the way to the gym.
Oh, yeah. You started honking at me. I was like, who the fuck is honking me?
I had like everyone else in traffic looked at me before this guy.
Because I don't pay attention to people honking at me. I'm like, fuck you. I need to merge.
You're like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong with the road.
Yeah, you chose like the shittiest time to go like to the gym just because like to get from where you live to even that back road. You were taking the back road, right? Yeah. Even to take that back road, it probably takes you like 10 minutes just to get from 2 blocks.
Yep.
Not even 2 whole blocks.
Nope.
Yeah, but sometimes if you just like go places that like have less traffic and they take longer, it's just a better ride. You know what I mean?
Something the guy that let me in, the guy behind him was giving an asshole like just honking, like, don't let him in, don't let him in. So I'm like, oh, fuck this guy. And then I'm like, hey.
It's like real talk. Like 34th right here, it turns on to 63rd, and it goes all the way to Archer. Like I go past that and go all the way to 85th.
Yeah.
It's like way longer, but there's never
back
traffic.
ass road. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking super back ass.
One of those back ass roads is how I almost died. Like,
well, it's because they're not wide. People fucking drive them like dickheads.
Yeah, they think, oh, back ass road, no lights, time to go 80.
Right.
They're like, wah. I was doing the motorcycle wah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah.
Game? Are we talking about games?
We got to see how Kyle's week was.
Right,
he has to tell us about his adventures. If you wanted to dive into your adventures there.
Fuck, man. What did I say last week? Did I go into the hospital?
No, you went to the hospital Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. My week was mostly just like not feeling good, and then I went to the emergency room. So I went to the same one you went to recently.
The one by Spring Hill?
No, did you want to go to Spring Hill? I thought you went to Kanapaha.
No, Spring Hill.
Okay, I've been to Spring Hill. It's okay.
It's by Millhopper.
I know, but that doesn't seem closer.
That's where my doctor moved.
Oh, okay.
So
I went to the actual like straight up like walk-in ER.
No, I didn't go there. No.
For those of you who don't live where we live, the local hospital has expanded and built 2 emergency room facilities, which are standalone buildings that are just emergency rooms.
Yeah, fully functional emergency rooms that like they don't have hospital bedding, but they have emergency room and
stabilize
ICU
you and see
yeah.
you and treat you. And
they have rooms, but it's not like a hospital.
You're not staying there,
right?
No.
Yeah,
they'll transport you to the real hospital if you need to.
Without getting into like details, because that's it's just my business. But I'm okay. Some stuff that we need to work on, but
we were joking last week about running out of PP at the end of the show.
Yeah.
That's been my joke, is that he ran out of PP.
I ran out of PP, so I was damaging myself with the struggle.
That's exactly right. I made a lot of Pokemon jokes. It was really good.
Tell me about your weight.
Yeah. Tell me.
God damn it, Al.
Just say you're less fat now.
I'm encouraging you.
Yeah, go. Thank you. I've
less
lost
jolly. Less jolly.
I'm technically less jolly. I've lost 50 pounds now.
Jeez. That's like a Henry and a.
Can we get Kappas in the chat? Kappas in the chat, please. Kappas, thank you.
Yeah.
So I was at my heaviest when I started the diet and the gym membership. I was like close to 380. Big. It was the biggest I've ever been in my life.
There you go, man.
Big boys.
And now I haven't weighed this little since high school.
Keep it up.
So
keep it up.
There you go. I did like a cat ears emoji. There we go.
Thank you for that.
That's the only one I know.
But
big eye, little eye.
When people do that shit where they're like, if I can do it, you can too. It's different for everybody.
Shit's hard.
It is.
Like,
I mean,
you just have to find what works for you.
Right. Well, we've had discussion about this in private.
Well, reading books makes you lose weight. You didn't know
that? I read a lot of books. It does burn calories.
Everything. We forgot to turn off the AC. We're stupid.
Yeah.
I thought it wouldn't kick on because it's
cold outside.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not that
cold, but it's cold enough to where it's like
it's
relative outside than it is inside.
Yeah.
PC is really cranking it up, Joe. Your hot ass PC. But yeah.
I thought about building a new one. But go on.
I don't know. I'm not at the point yet where like I feel pride about it yet. Yeah, it's weird, right? Like,
take it.
I should.
I just want to fit in like an XL shirt.
It's not a done.
That was my goal. My original weight loss goal was to be able to wear that WWE belt that I have.
That might be, that's tough.
But
for a guy of your height and natural stature, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So like it might not be a reasonable goal, but that was like what I had in my head originally was to be able to wear that. The more realistic goal is to get into a 2X shirt again.
Not too bad.
But
I think you're close.
We could fit you in one, but
it won't be pretty.
I
One, but like
you can wear.
That's what I'm saying.
Crop top.
So like I'm in kind of a tight 3X right now. This is a 3X, not tall.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner, I slash your tires.
So we've been doing a lot of Family Guy and Futurama quotes lately. Just putting that out there.
Venus Spears sensors.
So we just drive on a motorcycle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But
yeah, but you take that shit as a win. Fuck it.
I am, but like I
don't stop.
No, I'm not. And like I figure like people keep going like, oh, you're gonna plateau eventually, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not one of those things that like I want to like go up to my friends and be like, check this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not gonna plateau for a while.
Well, like I just like
it's not gonna happen. Not for a while. Not your stature.
I'm doing it for
health reasons.
My health. Mm-hmm. I've never been like ashamed of my body, and I've never.
I am all the time.
Well, like there's definitely times
have, like massive pecs.
I think everybody has that thing, you know, where you look in the mirror and go like.
Yeah, I mean, like
I owe it every day.
Right. That's the thing. Is like I feel.
That's the thing is I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joey.
No. I would say like to some people, I like even though I'm heavier than like I've been like all of my life, I don't feel as bad about my body as I have when I was at a healthier weight. Just because, like, when you get closer, it's really fucked up. Because, like, when you get, like, I hate talking about this shit. When you get closer to, like, your ideal weight or a healthy BMI or whatever you're aiming for, you just feel shittier that you're not there. Yeah. And then sometimes when you get there, you even feel like, well, I did all that work and I'm still not fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still feel, like, kind of shitty. And it's like this whole.
I'm still gonna die. Like, who can. Well, no, you don't. Think I know. That's the joke.
Welcome to my world.
No, I know.
I'm the skinniest out of all of you, and I still feel like shit, so.
Yeah. No offense, you're like Alf, like, you know, I see Alf at the gym, like going to the gym all the time, and I see him like, you know, posting pics of, you know, his progress and stuff like that. But I know even like, I'm not, you know, I don't, you know.
Go ahead, no, it's true. What about you say?
But you know, I know Alf in his mind is like, you know, I'm not jacked enough, or I'm not good. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's not even losing weight. It's just by being leaner. So I see myself like, oh, there it is. Right,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're like, what the fuck?
But that's me.
I know.
Right, but I'm saying, you're like, what the fuck? Like, if I look like Alf, I'd be like, fucking hell yeah, man.
It was weird. Like the other day, like
I'd be in a wife beater walking around. Like,
I actually caught myself in like the mirror flexing. Like I flexed my arm, and like I was like, wow, I haven't seen muscle definition in such a long time. And like I was really like that was one of the I was like actually proud. And then later that day, I was like crouched over something, and I was like, hey, look at this. Like literally like in the same day. Like I was like fucking I have like a large cat's belly hanging from my arm.
That's a good way to describe that.
And then it feels like it too. But then in the same day, like I was like, fuck yeah, dude, like check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get what you're saying.
Small victories.
It's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you
go to sleep working after work, I'll go to sleep feeling fucking great, feeling like I accomplished something. Wake up in the morning like, oh, where'd it go?
Fell off. Kyle's gonna be coming in and talking about, oh guys, I turns out like I really on this Connect thing, you know, the Zumba and the Zumba's fun.
Beat Saber. I would be doing a lot of fun. If do you think my PC could run it?
Yeah, your PC can run it. You have the same video card I do.
It's not like
it's not CPU intensive. This is the thing I was talking about. Like right now, from like the last 2 to 3 years, all the progress is in the video card.
See, Beat Saber would really keep me cardio active. I feel like.
I just see sweaty shit everywhere. Just one of those things where like you're fleeing sweat everywhere.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hitting the cat, and he's like, wow,
yeah,
wow,
yep,
wow.
But yeah, my week's been I missed a lot of work.
Yeah, that sucks.
This next paycheck's gonna fucking suck, especially because I'm pretty sure I just got a $3,000 emergency room bill coming in the mail. So that's
does not live
those
here.
Are the best.
Yeah. Right on there.
Deceased.
For more hot tips on how to avoid paying your legally obligated debts.
So like I told when they told me, they were like the lady was like, yeah, this comes with your when she was like fucking peeling the She was like, yeah, the waxing service comes free with the ER bill. rip the thing out of my arm.
Thank you.
I was just like, yeah, well, enjoy your $10 a month until I die, because that's 100% how you're getting this.
No.
Like,
well, let's just talk about this a little bit. We need to move on. But like the thing is, like the healthcare service is really geared towards negotiating prices through an insurance company and kind of getting a better rate and all that stuff. So like you can really just like, as soon as you get the bill, try to like say, hey, I want to pay on this, but I think you guys can give me a better rate, and try to get your bill down there before you start paying on it, because once you start paying it, you kind of like locked in.
Yep.
So and don't let it go to collections, because you don't want to fuck up your credit. You want to like
It's like Florida's weird about medical stuff. Like apparently, like it doesn't affect your ability to get loans, but they can still affect your credit score with
right.
it.
That's what you're worried
it's
because anyone that's just going to do a score check on you to pre-qualify you, they're just gonna
if you're like
it's not a soft push, it's a hard push.
If you're like running your numbers for like a credit card, it'll affect that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to go to the ER and have them tell you you're not having a heart attack.
Yeah,
I've been there. Oh no, go to the hospital. Just go to the doctors. Be like, hey, I'm here for my checkup. You should go to the ER. Am I dying?
Like, hey, are you paying the bill?
He goes, do you feel good? Now I don't.
Yeah,
it's like, what happened?
Yep.
Thanks, Doc. All right,
thanks.
So let's talk a little bit about what the fuck we've been playing. Anyone been playing anything interesting?
I mean, you and I played Soul Calibur 6.
Yes. That was pretty good. I put my Cervantes game in there. And
Tell me about the penises.
Yeah, so the internet is ablaze with how the character creation's like pretty open.
Yeah,
so
I mean, like I've seen an Andrew WK.
Andrew WK is really good. Yeah,
I saw Magikarp.
That Magikarp is good.
Spider-Man. I saw Xavier, Renegade Angel.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple other cool ones out there.
I saw Zoidberg.
Yeah, I have not seen
Xavier, Renegade Angel, really?
I thought I sent it in the chat.
Yeah, but like I didn't even my brain didn't even process
That's
that.
what it was.
Well, you fucking Saul of the Mole Man and fucking fat guy stuck in the internet. Like
that's pretty good. They just put out a special for 12 ounce mouse.
I know 12 ounce. So you're just telling me about 12.
Yeah.
You kind of cut in.
That was weird. Yeah, I think it's because I hit the wire.
Okay. Yeah, 12 ounce mouse.
That was
all
okay.
Right.
Yeah, there was a Harvey Birdman impeachment.
He's
thing.
a Harvey Birdman attorney at law.
Attorney General now.
Oh,
that's the thing. Yeah. So that game, I don't mean to kind of throw it out there.
No, give it to me.
But that game played like old school Soul Calibur. I don't feel like
they all play like Soul Calibur.
No. So like yes,
they all play the same.
Right. But okay, so
I mean,
this one's supers are different.
It's super. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's super felt the same as far as the general fighting was concerned. Like you have your 3D movements. You're worry about your ring out. You got to your light combos that you can do, that are in there, and your juggles and stuff like that. And then the move sets that you've learned from characters from game to game are basically the same. A couple things are changed here and there, and then that's to be expected. But the thing that was in there the most is that what you played it more than I did, so you know what their counter system is, that rock paper scissors thing mode. So they have a thing where you charge the meter in, you go in, and it puts you into you parry off, and then
thing, it actually doesn't use meter at all.
Oh,
you can just initiate it with no meter. Yeah,
it's kind of like a special you do, and then. You kind of like parry, and then you go out, and then it turns into a rock paper scissors.
For example, Street Fighters like those shadow move things that they would do, where like they would like charge it, and if they get hit, you would tank the hit, and then they would hit them still. So that's how this works. You'll tank the hit, and then it's like this red slash. If the red slash hits them, it goes into like a little cutscene kind of thing, where the two characters like jump back, and then that's the point where you put in an input, and then it rock paper scissors basically, and if you get the better input, you get the hit and like maybe a stun or a knockback or something like that. Depends on character to character. By the way, Yoshimitsu's is fucking busted. He literally
called reversal edge.
He shoulder tackles you and it pushes you halfway across the screen, and then he fucking absorbs health from you. What the actual fuck is that about?
Yeah,
whatever.
Okay. The reversal edge system is what it's called. So
it seems like to me that Soul Calibur, like, and this is kind of where like I'm disagreeing, because I've played it a little bit more. Like I've had some time to play with people who like want to like sit down and like versus play me. That like counter thing happens entirely too much. Like it's literally just the counter thing. So like that does feel new. Like old Soul Calibur doesn't have that.
Right.
And then they feed you way too much meter. Like you just constantly have meter. Like you're just like never at a point where you're just like, well, I'm just going to do this super now because I have meter. And like they're super hard to avoid. Like most of them are unblockable. Like
I thought Soul Calibur was always a slow paced game, so I think that's why
now
they did
it's
it.
not.
Well, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. They amped it up. They amped it up maybe too much.
That's what my problem is that I think that you know, Soul Calibur used to be a thing where like going to time was not like this unquestionable thing. Like you guys are both playing kind of defensively. You're doing some footsie. There's some respect. You know, guard impacts, like that kind of thing.
Now it's just
where
like beat each other.
now it's like you go for a guard impact and they just counter with the stupid red slash thing, and now you're in a cutscene, and then those can literally chain off of each other. Like you can go cutscene to cutscene to cutscene. Like
I saw matches already. How's The Witcher?
oh yeah, that's right. Geralt's in there.
Yeah. I was going to get
He's
there.
a forgettable character as far as I'm
Wow.
concerned.
I've seen some people like trying to start up maining him, you know?
Yeah, sure.
A couple people.
I just think that like I think he's just there to cash in on Soul Calibur's always kind of been a billboard game, you know what I mean? Like when they did 4, they were advertising for the Force Unleashed because they put Yoda, Vader, and Starkiller in it.
Starkiller, yeah.
And then, you know what I mean, like 2, like there were
Link,
Zelda games that were coming out, there were Tekken games that were coming out, you know, like all those.
Yeah, but then randomly Spawn.
Spawn had a game on the Xbox.
Did he at that point?
Yeah. Spawn Armageddon on the
weird.
Xbox.
I mean, I'm waiting for.
I don't know if he was advertising that, but
I don't think so.
But like,
I'm hoping they come up with more exclusives like that, more third party characters, and get in the game.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Really cool.
It suffers from the same thing that every new fighting game suffers from. They're like, hey, buy our season so you get the rest of the characters. It's like,
oh, that whole day one controversy.
Yeah.
What is it? Talim, whatever her name is.
Mira?
No, it starts with a T.
Talim?
Is that her? That she was a DLC character. She's not in the game.
Oh, but I don't know who you're talking about.
But in the beta, you could play as her when it first came out. So they're like,
oh yeah, I saw that.
What is the fucking point? She's in the beta, but I have to buy her separately from the game. That made no sense. So
I mean, I think
that's dumb.
Oh, is it the girl with the big metal ring, like the big blade? I forget. I thought that her name was Mira. Maybe it's something Tira. Maybe I don't know.
Someone made Homer with the ring and they sprinkled it like a donut.
Oh, nice.
It's so good. And then someone with like Marge who gave her like a top hat full of blue hair.
The customization is really good.
The creative character's dumb. It's so fucking dumb.
So, you know, I think it is a perfectly serviceable 3D fighter. Sure. I think that it'll contend for a good 3D fighter, like in terms of like what your other options are, what like Tekken and Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, I don't even think they've been
Virtua Fighter still a thing.
No, but there's not a lot of other like 3D fighters that.
I mean, Guilty Gear is technically 3D, but
is it?
It's on a 2D plane. Yeah.
Tekken,
Pokken. There we go. Got there.
Pokken is the other 3D fighter. Pokken had traction for a while.
It did.
Yeah, Pokken had representation at Evo. I think Soul Calibur's fine. I haven't gone into the story mode.
It's a fine game.
I haven't gone into the story mode, but I'm waiting for that very familiar voice to tell me how that sword transcends time and space. Literally every game. Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Transcending time and space.
My favorite part of
A Tale of Swords and Souls.
Oh my god. Remember I have Soul Edge in my house. Well, I no longer have it in my house. But
eternally retold. What do you say? The fuel fire burns bright.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. I love the fucking announcer. He's so good. And they brought him back for this one.
Yeah,
like it's the same guy.
He's in there.
Yeah, it's fucking good. I think there was a gift and it was like, well, what men want to hear, it's her like right next to like transcending the sword transcends. And it's like
space.
Goosebumps.
Yeah. Joe, you wanna talk about
are you having a feverish chat war?
Someone's just Dampish Fawn was very nice enough to say hello and then host us and to follow. So I was just being very polite and answering questions about and I'll answer the questions that in the chat that as you can tell we're in a game store, you know, and you know they're nice enough to host us here. So, you know, we kind of I'll answer a couple questions. So,
sure.
And I usually link out to, if anyone asks, I link out to the website so they
Facebook
can.
And,
yeah, exactly. So, my favorite thing I was going to say about Soul Calibur was me calling my favorite thing to do in Soul Calibur, which is Cervantes out the ring.
Yeah. Cervantes is his little Goldberg spear.
Yeah.
his half fucking literally.
Why is he doing Raiden's move?
It's more, but it's like a corkscrew.
Yeah,
it's more like Psycho Crusher.
No. Psycho Crusher / Drill Claw.
Oh yeah, Drill Claw.
That's good.
Drill Claw, you can point in directions. Cervantes.
Why do so many people have that goddamn move?
Because it's fucking sweet. Yeah. Did anybody know what he actually says? It's like probably some like Chinese or whatever.
Yeah, no telling.
What does the word I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm racist.
Joey, do you feel like this Soul Calibur?
What does he say? Keep it going. I want to know what he says.
Does does this Soul Calibur stack up?
Oh God, the jiggle physics are there. And then like there was a gratuitous panty shot we were playing too.
Oh yeah,
and
it was like a character who doesn't even deserve it.
Right,
Like,
the Soul Calibur subreddit. They're like, I can't believe. One guy's post like, I can't believe they censored the nipples off all the suits.
Oh,
and like, no, then the guy's like, I got you, fam. And whatever girl and the chick in the red jumpsuit is, you can see him like, he goes, Namco did it, boys. I'm like, what is wrong with you people?
Like literally, like
what is wrong?
We're not even trying to be sexist, boys. Like we're being objective. We picked Taki, and Joey and I were both just like, I don't think we can play this in the store. Like,
no, like Ivy wasn't giving it away.
No, Ivy, but like Ivy's so like fantastic. You know what I mean? Like she's so over the top, like so over sexualized that it's silly. Like Taki's just like, yo, these are my women's breasts.
Yeah.
That are.
I mean, you've seen like the dongs they're putting on people and stuff like this. So there's in the created character and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that wasn't published,
right? But like.
Distributed.
So and like Voldo is kind of like the line of
Voldo's my favorite character.
Yeah, I told you like I don't like Voldo because like I usually play Cervantes or Ivy and it's very hard. It's very hard to like sweep him. Like if you miss,
What'd you find?
What is this people doing stupid shit?
Oh no.
I want to bomb you.
Oh no! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there!
It's a random G's and U's.
Get out of that! That sounds terrible.
I have no idea.
I mean, I used to think Liu Kang was talking about buying something. Something about buying a bike.
Oh yeah, bicycle kick.
He's like, I want to ride on my bike.
Okay, yeah.
Sure. All right.
Like, is that like weird Chinese racism? Because there's more, there's more bikes in China than people in the USA.
Oh, that's how Johnny C.
That's not an inaccurate statistic.
That's how Johnny C. do.
We were all thinking.
That is how Johnny C. do.
I love that bit. All right. Anyone else?
Do we play anything?
Well, since I have 2 weeks, I have like 2 weeks of games.
Yeah. Well, hit me with some of them then.
Beat Spider-Man. I
got some Spider-Man news in here, so you'll be excited about that.
I'm gonna talk to you about that after then.
Okay. This is for me. Warriors of Ichi 4. I fucking love the game.
I know you're always about Toei. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. It's fucking cop out of a fucking story, and this one's like, remember what you did in part 3 and you separated ways? Yeah. The guy's back and brought you all back in. I'm like, oh, well, okay.
Got him.
Can I just do weird shit in it? Yeah, it's awesome. Let's do it.
Talking about Warriors of Orochi, right?
Yeah, Warriors of Orochi. Because now the Greek gods are there, so it's Japanese take on Greek mythology. So Zeus is like very, very thin eyebrows. It's a Warriors game. There's not much to expand on.
See, that's what someone had asked me if my opinion on Warriors of Orochi, and I was like, I don't play Warriors games, so I can't like.
If you want a fucking mashup of samurai, but it's Sengoku Barasa, Dynasty Warriors, Dynasty Warrior Empires, like anything Koei comes out with, like and the Warriors franchise, not the Hyrule or Fire Emblem, all that shit, but like anything else, that's your melting pot right there. Because like over 170 characters you can fucking play with, and then level up, and then get the game last forever.
Say bye to Dampish Fawn. Bye. Thanks for hanging.
Bye.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, bud.
So go on.
But yeah, it's just a generic fight. It looks beautiful for being on PS4 now. So
okay, that's cool.
Other than that, I started playing Far Cry 5 again. So I killed John, and now I'm on my way.
Yes. Okay.
Now I'm on my way to kill Faith.
Yeah.
Phil, Jill, whatever her name is.
Yeah, Faith.
Faith. And because I'm an idiot, I bought Star Atlas. Starlink Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Star Fox.
Star Fox, the game. Yes.
Yeah. I saw it in Best Buy and went, nah.
I bought it. I had to. I had like $60 credit, so I just bought it at GameStop. Fuck the main campaign. Fuck every single character. Fuck the story. I don't care what's happening. Everything that we do with Star Fox is fucking amazing in that game.
Oh really? I heard that. You think that it's like going to be like just a singular level?
No.
And then it's like you can play pretty much the whole thing. Yeah.
It's campaigns. It's nice. I'm on like the 4th campaign right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gotta level up because those days. The level gap between the Star Fox missions are fucking astronomical. Like I have to do the main story, then go back in. But surprisingly enough, Fox has a lot of dialogue in the game. So like they recorded a lot. So whatever pilot says, Fox will say like, but he keeps saying like the same shit like, "Hey, Fox, me and the boys teamed up with Starlink. We're here to take out Legion." I was like, oh, okay, Fox, calm down right now. But his special is to me the best. because fuck every other pilot. So as soon as you hit the pilot's main special, Star Fox music starts playing, and you're either you'll be joined by Slippy, Falco, or Peppy, and they'll all start fighting with you. And it's all Cornerio based, like themes, like, and it's like all like you hear the transmission pop in, it's like, get off my tail, go get him, Fox, and it's like, oh, it's so good.
Not just me, but I would prefer the like the going wrong, going wrong.
This is so good. Of course, the first fucking instance when Starlink meets Star Fox, Peppy, do a barrel roll. It's like, all right, that's cool. Nice fanfare. I like
memes.
That. But it just goes to show you that Ubisoft loves Nintendo. They really know. They really know what they're doing with their franchises, especially with Mario versus Rabbids.
I was really thinking about exactly. That's what I'm gonna say. I was really thinking about it earlier, and I was like, I was just one of those things where you're just sitting there and you're thinking while you're walking and doing stuff. And I was like, huh, that is right. They let Mario be in a game made by another company where he had a gun.
Yeah,
and it was fucking.
And
awesome.
It was great.
It was a great game. And this game, if you called it Star Fox, I'd buy it in a heartbeat again.
Yeah.
Fuck everything else. I'm not buying any other weapons. I have the R-Wing and I have the weapons.
Are you gonna buy more like more of the dumb thing? Okay.
Nope. Unless they come out with like, buy Star Wolf ship. Like, all right, I'll buy Star Wolf. Fuck it, let's do it. But other than that, like, I don't care for the rest. There's a fucking main character that says he's an influencer.
Like a YouTube thing.
I'm putting this online and getting all the hits. I'm like, I hate this kid Levi so much. I hate him.
I really, like, not to interrupt you, I really want to play Forza Horizon 4 because there's a level in there about an influencer, but the setup is that they are doing a YouTube, not really YouTube, but that it's a YouTube series on all the greatest cars in video games, the top 10 cars in video games. And so you go with them driving all these different cars from different games and like, oh my God, this is the car from Outrun, or, that kind of stuff.
Oh, do they actually say that?
They'll say where they're from and stuff like that. And or this is the game car that was on the cover of this game.
Do I get the bump and jump car?
I want to. The thing is kind of like people debate it, but that's one of the things I really want to play and see in that game.
That's really cool.
But it's funny because you brought up them being an influencer in that game.
The kids just fucking annoying, but
I imagine
it's written well. It's written very well. Like, it's Ubisoft. Like, the way they write their dialogue is kind of like
they got the best canned dialogue for trailers ever.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna go.
At least they hired fucking American voice actors, not French trying to do Americans. Like, oh no, we are in trouble.
The origami killer.
Haha, we are in Brooklyn.
Jeez. that is like several layers wrong.
I told you. I'm bad.
Keep going though.
But yeah, no, it's a fun game. Like, I don't care for completing the game whatsoever. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Like, it's super cool.
But your game was in the box though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my news articles.
Yeah, my game was in the box. Yeah, when you told me about that, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, gross. The game makes you at the very beginning to put the Joy-Cons in that thing and mount the fucking ship on top of it. So I played it and I was doing like oh my god.
Tell me Alpha's balancing his wallet on top of it so I can follow him.
I can't play like this.
Looks pretty terrible.
So you hit pause and it's like, want to play digital? Yes. It's like, why would anyone want to play with ships like this? It's like, oh, for a quick interchangeable.
Oh yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. When it could be a hot swap with the L and R buttons.
Did you see that? Because you were speaking, Disney sold Infinity now on Steam? You can buy Disney Infinity 1, 2, and 3, but it's like, you just like
tell it which thing.
You just tell which one you want to put on there. You just kind of like click on it, puts them on this.
They're like, fuck it, if we can make like another couple bucks, like,
I think they were like
everybody.
10 a piece.
Oh.
I thought about doing it for 10 a piece. That game's pretty fun for $10.
I've never even looked at it, so I wouldn't know.
Why would you?
So Spider-Man, are we doing spoilers yet?
I would not, because Joey has no intent to do it.
Oh.
Give me till Christmas.
Wow. I know, right?
Wow. You guys suck. I don't know what you're expecting from us. Maybe that's the thing, is you guys are expecting like a God of War level ending there.
No, even what did I say about God of War ending? I'm like,
Wow.
I didn't even like it.
Wow.
This one was more like, saw them out coming away. Saw what was happening. And then the fight was like, man, the two bosses battle before that was fucking phenomenal. Like, what the hell is this? This is so stupid. And then, I don't know. It's just, the game mechanic is still great. I love swinging. I love traversing the whole fucking New York like that. The dialogue, everything that he says, and the interactables, great, phenomenal. Just executed at the end, like, it kind of went limp. I'm like,
All right, well, least you got it. What else?
I mean, I agree with you, but I'll talk to you about it in private.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, you guys can wait till we're not, talking.
I'll wait till I'm not even around you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Makes sense.
We should tell Alf at the end of the movie Venom. And then go Venom.
What? Do you
Venom
cheer for Black
rhymes with
Venom? Do you cheer for Black Venom or Gray Venom?
Venom rhymes with Venom.
What are you doing?
That's the Eminem song
No.
from the movie. Well, it's from his album, but it's also in the movie. It's terrible. We'll listen to it later.
I like Chris O'Neill's like Harrison Ford on the dashboard.
Yeah,
When he's
it's
doing
that's that level. Yes.
Serena Williams.
All right.
Fucking awesome.
Let's see. Anything else?
Playing wise? No, I haven't played anything else.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
didn't play.
To me, 3 games in 2 weeks is
Mega
actually
Man
pretty
11? You
impressive.
didn't play Mega Man 11?
I didn't buy it yet. I'm waiting. I'm trying to find the Amiibo one.
I'm gonna do this.
I'm trying to find the Amiibo one.
I haven't played either.
I played it. I will say this. I've listened to enough people talk about it that the game is a slog if you were trying to play it like a real Mega Man game, and that you need to embrace the store element that they've introduced into it and to play it that way.
But isn't that like Mega Man 8? That you needed the store?
Yeah. Kind of. But there's things where like you can play it without, but like the game is kind of like from what I played of it, and like we talked about this last week, and I know you probably didn't hear it. Like you can tell that the game is designed around them wanting you to do the gears, the double gears.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then they're also designed those levels around you using the store, getting and it kind of has a like a roguelike feel to it, where it's like, okay, well, I suck at this level, I need to just keep playing till I get enough bits or whatever they're called, parts, sprockets, whatever, to go back to the store and buy the things that I need to beat this.
Yeah.
And then the difficulty setting is, it very much feels like that thing where it's on the default Japanese difficulty is hard for America, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That game's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. And like,
I played the demo and I was fucking done.
Right. And so
I think we're a little more respected now.
Yeah.
In terms of Japanese development.
Right.
I think
Well, I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying
No, I know, but like that absolutely was a thing.
So I definitely just feel like it's like, like I wasn't having fun because I was trying not to use the store, and then like I was trying to see everything the right way. And then when I was like, I listened to more people who were saying like, you need to use the store because that's the way to design the game, is that for you to use that and have fun with it that way. But I kind of like talked to someone that it goes between being extremely difficult and punishing to being a little bit too easy once you get like the store involved in the store, like, and super lenient. And you're like, okay, like, there's like not a good gooey ground in there. So
you need a good gooey middle.
I'm kind of reluctant on it, but I'll probably be playing it. We got the game thing coming up this week, so I'll be playing a lot of different stuff. So.
What day are you gonna stream again?
I'll start streaming on these channels Saturday morning.
Okay, I'll be here
until
in the
Sunday
afternoon.
morning.
Probably like an afternoon night. I'll be.
It's fine. I don't. Hopefully, the headaches will go away because I'll just be like.
I got some.
You can play Odyssey.
I thought about it. We played Odyssey last year.
Or Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh, I was thinking about Mario Odyssey.
Because you played Origins last year, that's why.
Yeah, I thought that game's too long though. Remember, we played for like 2 hours, and then we're like, "Holy crap, that was a prologue!"
Yeah.
What?
I know. I'm gonna be stuck on Red Dead for like the majority of my.
I came into like tag out, and Joey was like, "Yeah, do it." I was like, "All right, I'm doing this mission with a horse. Yeah, get off the horse, kill this guy." No, I'm gonna stay on the horse. Just mounted everyone trying to kill people.
Yeah, it was
horse kick.
What was it?
I think I said to the chat, I have no idea what I'm doing.
We were playing. Because you brought up Red Dead. Brett's gonna be here with us playing. And he's like, "Oh, can we do like
can we posse up?
We're gonna posse up. Yeah.
No, you can't posse up because it's not until November."
Oh damn, man, I forgot.
Right?
Oh,
exactly. Right. It's like, and it's not even like a date in November. It's November, so it could be one of those.
All right, break out Red Dead 1. Let's posse up.
We'll play. I think it's one of those things where we can all be playing simultaneously and go, "Hey, did you go do the thing over in this
also,
place?"
should you be playing that game?
Up at night, it's fine.
Okay.
You can play any game you want.
Okay.
And, like, and the argument that you would make is like you want to play the games that have the highest viewer counts because those will be the games that most people will see.
This is gonna be it. Where I'm gonna get into this 24-hour thing, and it's gonna be Kyle's first time playing Fortnite.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna play that game, and I'm gonna sit there and like it. I guess.
I invited Joe to come hang with us.
Bring me Ninja.
Bring me the one they call Ninja.
I'll take him on.
Bring me the Drake.
Yeah.
Bring me the Josh.
Drake
Bring
and Josh.
me-
Fucking idiot.
He's going to be in town, isn't it? Aren't we getting advertisements for that? Or am I the only one getting advertisements
guess,
for that?
yeah, it's
Okay.
only-
For whom?
Josh from Drake and Josh he'll be in
I
town.
didn't know they
or
were
something.
separating them.
That was the name of the show, is Drake and Josh.
Yeah, but you said only Drake is coming.
No, only Josh is coming.
Oh, God.
The nice one. Apparently, Drake's a dickhead.
Do I have to care about this?
I don't care if you care or not. Like,
Well, apparently, the one that you're talking about didn't invite the other one to his wedding, and there was some shit. Remember? Did you see anything about that?
What?
Yeah, it was a weird thing.
All right, let me. Whoa.
Yeah, so I already smell like curry. That burp was 100% curry.
Okay,
was
so
awkward.
Well, Joe, you've played nothing, right?
yeah,
Like Soul
basically, I
Calibur.
played Soul Calibur.
Yeah, that's it.
And Mega
A
Man,
little bit of Mega Man 11 and got very frustrated with that. That's not Drake and Josh.
Sorry.
yeah, I don't think I did anything else.
Game wise, I don't think I've done anything else.
Played some WoW. A little bit.
I
of
played a
WoW,
lot of fucking Spider-Man, then I played a lot of Far Cry
Spider-Man.
5, and then I pick up Starlink, and I've been playing
but
that.
Spider-Man.
Okay, all right. I mean, like,
Fuck the fuck.
So do yourself a favor with Far Cry 5 and ignore those like fucking premium guns that cost like in-game money. It's not. It doesn't.
use the games that cost real game money.
No. Don't spend like actual money on Ubisoft stuff.
Oh, God,
But
no.
there's ones that you can just save up for and buy.
Yeah.
If you buy those early, there's nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
Like if you buy that like green shotgun that has like the green camo, or assault rifle that has the green camo on it, and the shotgun that has the fire on it or whatever,
You're shaking
you will
the
be
shit out of
using
it.
those the entire game.
Yeah, I have the Blood Dragon sniper rifle. I don't want to use
Oh,
any.
I like
I don't
Blood
want to use any other sniper rifle.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah, but that was free. It was like kind of given to me. I check the stats of every other gun. I'm like, why would I switch it?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the game like just like it allows you to have these items that are just like outpacing what you're doing.
No, the game became incredibly easy as soon as I got that sniper rifle. And I have an SMG that's actually pretty
That's
good.
what happened to me in Tomb Raider. Is like I got the fucking in bow like early as a bonus for something.
Yeah,
Like,
some like pre-order bonuses and shit like that like really give you
They break
a
the game.
nasty head start. Like Spider-Man's was fine. 'cause it
Except
was just,
Dragon
like-
Quest. Ooh, we get slime weapons that don't mean jack. Your starting weapons are better than the fucking slime weapons. Like
those
fuck
slime
off.
weapons you gotta sell. You gotta sell
They're
them,
probably
get
just
some-
Probably. No,
Yeah.
you probably could sell them. I didn't even think about that.
Maybe you get them late. Maybe
I
you
still
get 'em
want to
later.
play that.
Every fucking game. Here's slime weapons. I don't give me something else.
I really want to like Dragon Quest, but I keep remembering as a JRPG that I'm not gonna finish.
No, it's also the JRPG.
It is
Like,
D. It's like talk about a game that fears change. That is it. It's like we put them in 3D. We're good. That's it.
Yeah.
No, but we're keeping the 8-bit sound effects. I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
why?
I really like those. Yeah. I remember 3D.
They
Dark
haven't
Being Heroes,
changed this. Oh, what's the new one? Dragon Quest Builders
11.
and 7 that came out or whatever.
11.
11. There we go.
Yeah.
The sound effects are still there.
I'm into it. Let's close it down, boys. I'm going to go play Dragon Quest 11.
It's like, oh wow.
All right, you guys ready to do some news then?
Hit
Let me get those news.
Bad news bears.
We already talked about the games not being in the Starlink, so I'm gonna close that article. All right, let's talk a little Red Dead 2. We talked about.
Sorry to interrupt right there for a second. You know you can't unlock any of the weapons and ships in that game. You have to buy them.
What a shitter.
Like if you want to play as that Samoan samurai.
Are they NFC?
Huh?
Are they NFC?
No. So the way it works, the fucking controller. So you're holding like this. There's a little dock slot. So you slide. You slide the fucking pilot in there. Then you put the ship over the pilot, and that's what connects everything. Like everything's like interwoven at that point.
Someone will figure it out.
Someone's gonna figure it out 100%. But right now, no.
All right.
There's no best weapon combo. If I want a stasis weapon, I have to buy it though. So there's different elements. I have fire, ice, and whatever normal is. But the stasis weapons only come with 2 ships or a weapon pack. So I might buy a weapon pack just to have a different weapon, but that's about it.
All right. So last week we were talking about Red Dead Redemption. Well, this will be the major. Ooh, that does not feel good. We talked about a little bit about that. One about the multiplayer coming later. Alf, last week in the chat, you asked if we talked about the 100-hour weeks that were put in, and I kind of like that was kind of one I was like the story was still coming out and being developed, and I didn't really want to talk about it then. Sorry. I mean, since then it's kind of like been aired out a little bit, and so basically the story there is that one of the Housers was interviewed. They notoriously don't do interviews, and now we know why. And so they came out and said they were working 100-hour weeks up in crunch, and so. if you do the math there, 100-hour weeks is, basically sleeping in the office 7 days a week. Like you're there in the office and then you're sleeping there. It's impossible, right?
I mean, he says in the post interview that he was exaggerating.
Right. He said he was exaggerating.
And that he wouldn't make anybody work those hours.
Right. And no one's really being forced to work those hours.
Passionate.
It's the passionate people like him and another writer and a couple other higher ups that are there. They have literal skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? That their bonuses and their whatever are tied to this game doing well. Yeah. And so to kind of combat that a little bit, Rockstar has opened up and let their employees kind of go out and officially say, hey, whatever you want to say about, go out and do interviews or say about working here and your experience of working here, as long as it, you can do that. And so that's kind of weird. And like a lot of people are just saying like, some ho-drum things. But I think it's really interesting that, we're in this post-Telltale, what was the other big one recently that all this post-studio thing where crunch is becoming known and reviled, and obviously it's a known thing that happens, and it's always going to happen. I was trying to relate to someone else. I was like, okay, remember when you were in high school or in your college and you had a term paper due and you had 6 weeks to do it, but you always waited until the last week anyway? It's the same thing with crunch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's done. You're going to be spending all the time with it. Video game things are no different. They got to squash bugs and they got a release date, and you got to get the discs onto the you got to get the game to go gold, to get the disc pressed, to get the games shipped.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. So kind of always going to be a thing, but the thing is, like, we could always start pushing back and just say, hey, look, like, if it's not done, delay it, but that's not the real world, kind of. But I mean, we need to figure out something, right? Like, hey, a game can go gold here, and then you guys have this much time, to fix it, because I mean, we got day one patches no matter what, right?
Always.
Right? It doesn't matter. We're at the point where that's not, no matter what, is a thing, right?
Yeah, I can't think of
I don't get these AAA games like they have a crunch time per se, like you said, like 2 hours. But then a game like Cyberpunk could be in limbo.
Well, they're still going to have a crunch.
Star Citizen could be in there forever. Like,
they have a crunch too.
Yeah, just not as bad.
But you got to remember, like, okay, like you got to,
I think it's like Rockstar announcing the game and it's like, no, we have 2 years. We have to do this.
Right, exactly. They have that. You have goals and benchmarks you have to meet. And then, it's kind of weird because game development and, the easiest thing I can do is like, writing a paper or, drawing a drawing, It could just come to you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it could come to you way late, or it can come to you real early and you don't have any control over that. But when you set a deadline, you're like, okay, well, I got to have this much done by this deadline, And so that's where the crunch comes in, where you're just trying to iron out everything as much as you can by that deadline.
Makes sense to me.
Like,
yeah.
The only way you can do it is by saying, hey, if we're having to go into crunch mode and anyone and this is a thing that's happening, then we need to move that deadline.
Also, I don't mean to like try to argue against your point, but like, it does seem like a lot of the times nowadays with AAA studios, they need the most ironing out of all the games that come out.
They act like they don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, in terms of like,
they act like they don't.
I mean, in terms of like, Assassin's Creed and shit like that, they pump those games out, and they're big companies. They're what I mean, like AAA titles, supposedly,
right?
And like those are the ones that like end up needing the most work because there's the most development going into it. There's more cracks to fall through.
Exactly. What I'm saying, extend the crunch time.
Right, that's the thing.
That shouldn't be a year turnaround or 2 year turnaround at that point.
Well, that's what Miyamoto was saying. Like he said that a game that gets pushed back has the opportunity to continue to maybe be good.
Yeah,
a game that gets released is released.
Right.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild, thank God it got hold back.
Right. And
that was going to be a Wii U game, right? At one point.
Right. Then they pushed it into the Switch. Mm-hmm. But like the idea here though is also that, like, these are companies that are reliant upon the Christmas, the fiscal quarter, that, what I'm saying, like, okay, this is our Christmas game and now we're going to push it back, and then it's our end of the fiscal year in March game, because they need an extra 6 months or an extra 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And then how does that reflect on investors? The investors who, hold the shares and things like that, there's a lot of like gears there where the business is intersecting with the art, and then it's a game, and then there's people's livelihood and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you feel like the reviews and the fucking outlandish cries that's happening right now.
Well, let me get
like
you,
that's taking a toll.
How about let me put another cog in this wheel to spin. All right. So one of the other articles that we pulled, I don't know, did we talk about this last week about the independent game stores, right?
Yeah. No.
Was that last week that we talked about? I don't think we did.
Did you mention it on the podcast?
I don't think that article came out until this weekend. So did you see the article about independent game stores not being able to fulfill their pre-orders because they're not going to get enough copies or any copies of all at Red Dead Redemption 2? So when you think about that, like someone was trying to say, well, how did that happen? Like, well, here's what normally happens. The game is in development and they're taking pre-orders, Best Buy, Amazon, whatever. They're reporting pre-order numbers, right? And so, they have the statistical software and they kind of say, within a margin of error, we know based on pre-orders, based on historical data, that we're going to sell this many copies. Data. So they know they're going to sell that X amount of copies, right? Yeah. And so like with Red Dead, so when you have the date that you have to have development done and you go gold, that is when you send the code to the manufacturer to press the discs. Yeah. And then that manufacturer has however long between the game going gold and the release date to get all those copies pressed, printed, done all the way into
start to finish. How long do you think it takes to actually like press and for a game to go from nothing to a sealed copy?
I mean, like, are you talking like from the inception to everything? Like,
no, like I mean like
from like them delivering
putting data on a disc.
Whoa, you're shaking everything.
Yeah,
sorry,
but it's okay.
Putting data on a disc,
right?
Putting a disc in a case.
So I mean, like I think you can. I'm pretty sure those machines are pushing out discs and printing. Like the disc is printed the disc is made in less than a minute. Or let's say a minute, and then the art print's coming off and it's joining in the thing. So let's say 20 minutes per thing, right? Yeah. And maybe you're running multiple machines doing multiple things doing that, right? And the cellophane wrapping. So like let's say like an hour per thing, right? And this is the point we're getting to is like an hour per one with 100 machines. You know what I'm saying? Churning them out.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, 100 you're printing 100 copies per hour. How many millions of copies can you physically deliver? Right. The physical limitations on how many machines you can have running and still be cost effective and still be profitable. Printing out a disc, putting the disc in the case, delivering the thing, put it on the truck, all that logistical stuff to get it
every
there.
hand that touches it, has to make them living.
Exactly. You have the saying, is the people who are putting it on the disc and on the case,
let's say that there's at least one guy who's pulling a lever that makes one disc.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not even that, but it's just
but like that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, and it cannot be a minute.
Like, I mean, but there's a guy who has to like watch the conveyor belt.
Right. Exactly. And so like all that stuff is like another reason why that crunch exists is because once you get to that date where it has to go on gold, that's when it has to be printed. And so what's happened here with Red Dead Redemption 2 is that they reached that date, and I'm pretty sure the hype train got so high that they're like, okay, well, between this date it's gone gold and the release date, we can only produce this many copies. Let's say 2 million, 3 million copies.
You're Rockstar. You should have anticipated those numbers. Especially with a franchise that served you well in the past.
Suppose they went, okay, GTA 5 plus 25%.
Okay.
And you're like, that sounds right?
That sounds about right.
And then it's actually GTA 5 plus 30%. 5% of 3 million, you know what I'm saying? It's not a small number.
That's enough for independent stores to
using his fucking degree in arguing.
Right, like exactly. So I mean
I can't battle a degree.
But I'm just saying, but that's,
I really want to battle a degree.
But I'm just that's what's going on. That's the logistical thing, and that ties into crunch, that ties into everything that's going on there. And then, the argument of course is digital. Yeah. We're digital. You'll never run out of copies of a digital landscape.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. You run out of bandwidth maybe. Yeah. But anyway, so Rockstar has, even Amazon has said they're going to be short on copies, Oh wow. I went to Best Buy to pre-order and they're like, well, it says it's not available for pre-order now. I went back a day later and they let me pre-order, but I paid in cash so that I get it done.
Really?
Yeah.
I should go pre-order that.
You should pre-order if you. I know a guy.
Me? Is it still me?
It's me. Anyway,
how many games did you get?
I got 100.
Shut up. You don't know.
600. I got 600. See me at Joey's independent game store.
5% of 3 million.
There you go.
Come see me at Joey's Toy Box,
Yeah,
not Jeffrey's Toy Box.
This is Joey's Toy Box.
Ooh, that Toys R Us.
We'll talk about that in a minute. I got that up here. All right, so here's some more cash to throw. Here's some more cash.
Stop.
Here's some more fuel to throw on that
You
fire.
won, sir. You won. Your college degree has smited me.
According to the back cover of a leaked Japanese
Jesus
copy,
Christ, he's going
Red Dead
far now.
Redemption 2 is 2 discs.
Really?
2 discs.
On a
Allegedly.
motherfucking Blu-ray?
On a Blu-ray.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So
110 gigs, dog.
There we go. So then you're like, why is it that? And you're like, okay, installation requirements. PS4, 99 gigs required to install. Xbox One, 107 gigs required to install. If you get it digitally on PS4, you need 99 gigs of space plus an extra 50 gigs for the install file.
Good fucking
So
God, this
I
game's
hope you
huge.
like having 2 games on your console.
Wow. All right. Well,
Yeah. So, if you're thinking about if you're standing in line buying Red Dead Redemption, maybe get that game drive as well because you're going to need it.
they should just let us update it already, like pre-update,
I really wish you could just
pre-install, but it won't access anything until you buy the actual disc.
Well, that's the thing is I think you can be like, I think you should be able to tell your PS4, your Xbox, I'm totally buying this game. Just go ahead and pre-install it. You can't turn it on without the disc anyway.
I would say pre-install, but like the day one fucking updates. Yeah, download all that shit.
No, like that's the thing is like you can pre-install on if you pre-order, at least I know this is on Xbox One. I'm pretty sure it's the same on PS4. If you pre-order digitally, it's already installed right now on your hard drive, just sitting there. It might have the day one update. So anyway, that's kind of some of the stuff with Red Dead Redemption. It's a lot of nightmare stuff to talk about, but like
Undead Nightmare.
oh, that's not in here. All right, let's see. You played Soul Calibur on Xbox. We didn't mention that. People are reporting some lag issues on the PlayStation, so that's something to be.
It's because Sony sucks.
Oh, no. I want to send out a happy 20th anniversary yesterday to Metal Gear Solid.
And 9th
30th.
anniversary for Borderlands the day before.
Yeah.
And a 30th for Mario Bros. 3.
And a 20th, and it was a 10th anniversary for something. I don't remember.
Damn, it's a big day.
Yeah. A lot of
Well,
games.
a big week.
What was the 10th anniversary? I don't remember. Damn it. I'll remember. It'll come to me and I'll be pissed.
I mean, still Mega
Dead
Man's
Space was
30th,
last
isn't
week.
it?
Yeah, I think it's in there. All right.
Mega Man was 87, so it would be the 31st.
That was last year. Okay.
Let's see here.
Super Mario Bros. 3 is 30 this year.
We got talking about people cheating on GTA, the hackers in GTA. Do you see
Is it
about that?
still a thing? Yeah.
Yeah, so they were doing a thing that was like knocking people's, they were just knocking people out of single player stuff and stuff like that. It was really bad. There's more Soul Calibur locking accounts, so I don't really have anything for that. All right. Speaking of crashing, PlayStation has fixed the console crashing and bricking. So,
At least it didn't take 8 months, and then a free copy of Little Big Planet. So.
yeah, I forgot that it took that long. That PlayStation outage was crazy.
That was like the selling point.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the I think that was the actual tipping point for Microsoft being able to get a foothold in.
Well, they already
countries
had
that
they
weren't
had a one. Okay, all right. I was gonna say they had a 1 year head start here. So
Yeah.
This was something that I had talked to someone else about. Total Biscuit. I know you're not a fan. He's going to be inducted in the Esports Hall of Fame at ESL One Hamburg as the first non-player.
I like Total Biscuit.
Oh, I thought you didn't like Total Biscuit.
No, it's Jim Sterling I don't like.
I like Jim Sterling.
Oh.
God bless him. Oh, thank God for me. Then he has his Moblins. You don't like the
I
Moblins?
don't care for him.
You don't like Mysterio?
No.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
It took me a long time to come around Jim Sterling. Like years. Literal years.
I just think he stands on the opposite side of the tracks to stand on the opposite side of the tracks. It's not that he really believes what he's saying. Total Biscuit, I believe what he was saying. Like he was very adamant. Just like Yahtzee. Yahtzee, I believe what he says too. Sometimes it's a little gimmicky what he says, but
I mean, you gotta sell a product.
yeah, that's not like Donkey. Like Donkey, I kind of lost respect for. It's like,
Why?
I know you-
Why? Just because he's didactic?
Well, I know his shtick already. He's like, oh, look at this loophole and the glitch in the game I found. Let me exploit it 5 million times and do funny voices, and there we go. Video.
I think his voice is just funny, first off.
Yeah. I saw one of his videos like, are you Donkey? He's like, no. and then he started doing Dougie. He's like, "It is you." And
it was me the whole time.
Did you check out? So changing gears. Did you check out the Flashman stage music for Smash Bros?
Yeah, that was
done by the
fucking hot.
That was hot.
By
hot jams.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff there. So in Smash Ultimate, they're getting different composers to do different songs.
You trailed off. It was by the Nier composer.
I was going to say that's what I'm saying. The Nier
Yeah.
composer, Nier Automata composer, did this one for
which is also hot, by the way.
So we could go back and saying,
Good
like,
game.
remember Ubisoft? We were talking about handling
it's-
Nintendo properties.
Kichi Okabe is the person. So go ahead.
I'm Kichiro.
So we're talking about how Ubisoft handles Nintendo properties with love and care like that.
Right.
I forgot when Sega took over for F-Zero GX.
Mhm.
Did an amazing job. That was actually one of the best F-Zero games I've played.
Right.
And then Capcom did Oracle Ages and Seasons.
Yeah.
I forgot about Capcom. There was a whole article
Capcom
saying
did a really good job with.
there's like
Oracle
an article
Ages
of like
and
third party love for Nintendo. I'm
Yeah.
like, Nintendo should actually really start thinking about that. Not maybe go the Sega route.
I mean, look
maybe go Sega.
This is one of the things I was going to bring up here.
They know what they're doing now.
Can you clarify that comment? Like, what do you mean go the Sega route? Not make consoles?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean, they kind of like
Nintendo won't do as well licensing out their stuff. I think what they're doing is letting more people get their hands on Nintendo stuff and do creative stuff with it is the way to go. They've been doing that for years.
I just feel like
the Switch is
failings.
really hard to develop for right now. That's why we're getting. I mean, this whole next gen console is fucking retarded. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Believe me,
I can't. It's fine. You're gonna have to live with it. Keep going.
Dry cut
yeah,
it's
it's dumb. It's dumb to me because it's just a fucking over glorified port system. That's what they all are now. It's like they have a handful of.
We actually touched on this at the last episode. This generation specifically has been the port generation. That being said, there's been some fantastic stuff, and like the Switch has yet to really show its true potential yet. So like I think that there's room.
I really hope they do.
I mean, Smash is December 7th, dude.
I think Smash. Like I feel like
you guys
once
are
you
on
do
the wrong side of the fence.
I know. I feel like once you do Smash, you've run out of steam.
Yeah.
Like you now. Your
ace in the hole is gone.
Yeah, exactly. Your secret weapon is out there already.
Like Enix. Well, sorry. Enix was like remake button. That's it. They fucking hit the remake button.
Right. But okay, so if your argument is that Smash is the ace in the hole, what if when you play that ace it wins the game?
Right. Well, no, that's I don't think it does, but that it would win the game if no one was making video games after that.
Yeah, that's the thing. The long run.
I mean, like that's not what's gonna happen. Like
right. What's gonna happen is people are gonna buy. So the problem is that once you put Smash out, now every game on that system has to compete with Smash.
It's a Smash system at that point.
It becomes a Smash system where the only thing you're playing on there is Smash. The only people who are buying it are Smash. The Smash players. The only people who are dealing it are people to buy and it's
like
fine.
PS4 is not a Bloodborne machine. Like an Xbox One is not a Halo machine.
Well, remember when it became a Halo?
It became a Halo machine at one point,
right? But so Halo doesn't sell GameCube controllers. Wii U adapters,
right? But
amiibos,
right? But in a perfect world, those things would be new things that you're selling. You know what I'm saying? There's still a plethora of people who have held on to their GameCube controllers, their adapters, their things like that.
That fan base is already there. Like they already have that shit from the Wii U. From the Wii U version.
You do well on those things. You make money on those things. This
argument makes no sense to me. Like it's literally like they print target money and then it continues to print target money until the
it doesn't
match
though.
comes. Yeah, it absolutely does. What are you talking about?
Because like if your plan is to make a machine that just plays Smash and is focused just on Smash, then yes, that is what it is.
Like that's
what I'm trying to tell you though.
They've already cashed in on Zelda. They've already cashed in on Mario. Smash is gonna dunk on it. Pokemon's gonna dunk on it, and then Pokemon's gonna dunk on it again. Right, okay,
so that's the thing though. But that's what I'm saying. Once we reach Smash, think like all we have post Smash is a title card for Metroid Prime 4, a title card for Bayonetta 3,
title card for Animal Crossing,
a title card for Animal Crossing, a 30-second trailer for Kirby and Yoshi.
So they have to ride the Smash train for like about a year or so, or two maybe.
But like this is like the weirdest argument. What are you looking forward to on other consoles? That's
the thing. We're not saying
outshines the list of games that you've just presented me with.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is that without Nintendo getting third-party support in those third-party games, it falls on Nintendo to do all the work, like the Wii U did.
But that's what Nintendo's always done.
Yeah, but it's never. It's not even 50% a hit all the time. Like it's really like lackluster some of the time. They have some hits, but just not like. Smash is a fucking bar that they set, and once they set it, it's just like, all right, you put the ace in the hole like we've talked about, and it's just like overcoming that now with actual. Oh shit, we can't lean on third party support. Like this is us now. Like we got to keep pushing it. And with title cards,
it's going to exist. It exists in a system where it exists in an ecosystem where if it's just there because Smash is the best thing you have, there's going to be a lot of people who are not enfranchised with Smash who are no longer going to play it. You're shaking your head like there's people who don't play Smash. Like the only people
you don't play Smash and you're still going to buy it,
right? Because I'm an franchise Nintendo person. I'm talking about
that applies to every person. Who's
I also own a PlayStation. I'm going to buy a PlayStation game. I'm going to buy an Xbox game, right? I'm saying that we're talking.
Smash is on
you and I aren't the ones who are the moms and dads and brothers and sisters and uncles and aunts that are buying the game because Mario's on it, or the new Mario, or Minecraft or Fortnite or whatever, right? There has to be, once you set that, like think about when the Wii U came out and Smash came out. Right? It became a Smash. It just became, the only people who were holding on to it were people who were buying Smash.
But like,
really did.
The Wii U was already like a disenfranchised console. Like it was already something that like didn't do well apart from Smash. Smash is what saved the Wii U.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you though, is like post Smash, Nintendo has to bring their A game.
Actually, believe it or not, Splatoon saved the Wii U.
That's nonsense. Smash quadrupled Splatoon sales. That's absolute nonsense. That is an unfounded statement.
Splatoon saved the Wii U. I'm not even joking with it. Like it did. It really did.
From what?
I wouldn't say quadruple, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like,
but I'm just saying, like,
longevity,
I think the way Alpha and I,
no, go on.
I think the way Alpha and I see it is that like once you release Smash, that's you, because Smash has typically been a very end of life kind of, you know what I'm saying? End of life kind of game.
Maybe up in, like at the Wii U, but prior to that, like
Brawl came out late.
Did it?
Yeah.
Like Melee came out late. 64 came out late.
64 came out middle.
I feel like it
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But Brawl did come out late. Then Wii U, 3DS, Smash came out late.
Smash 5.3 million units. Splatoon 4.93.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Over 1 million out of 5 million is, it's like 25% more.
But longevity, like a lot of people actually traded, like a lot of people a lot of people unloaded their Smash copies. Splatoon was still fucking being played to the end of that lifespan.
Smash 4 is still being played on.
My argument is like
for the tournaments. I'm saying for the actual household item, like that for the kids and everything like that. It's not as.
I have never gone to someone's house.
Just adamant about Smash. It's fine. Okay, I'm not gonna argue about that anymore.
All right.
You're really adamant, and there's no talking.
Here's what I'm gonna give you. Here's what I'm gonna give you. Right here's this is.
I mean, Alpha doesn't want to talk anymore.
This is from Nintendo.
What's the point?
This is from Nintendo themselves. Mario Odyssey 11 million units. Mario Kart 8 10 million units. Breath of the Wild 9 million units. Splatoon 6 million units. Then we fall way down to 1-2 Switch at 2 million units.
Sure.
And so then you have like Donkey Kong, Mario, and these are moving million. They're moving, over 1 million. Yeah. And so that's kind of like the argument is like, obviously Smash is going to be up there. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying.
I'm not arguing that either.
I think the way we see it is that Smash is going to come out.
Going to put consoles in the hands of people who don't already have consoles.
Right. People who were going to buy that and only buy Smash.
But that still puts money in Nintendo's pocket.
That's true.
That's true.
But it's kind of like short-term games versus long-term gains.
Exactly.
Like your short-term gains there is people who buy the Switch to play Smash, right? And they're going to play Smash, and that's all they're going to play.
I understand that argument.
So then you have...
There's still other support for Smash. Like I said, there's $40 controllers that people buy constantly. There's a $20 adapter that has Nintendo's logo on it.
You know as well as I know that there's a lot of... It's not a one-to-one. There's not someone walking in being one Smash... There's not every person, I'm talking literal every person, isn't going one Switch, one Smash, 4 controllers... whatever. The attach rate's not that good.
Right, but it's also entirely possible that one copy of Smash sells 4 GameCube controllers over that person's lifespan of owning the Switch.
Sure. That's
not to mention however many amiibos, or you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, like you guys are saying that Smash is the headstone, like the grave marker for the Switch, which is
no.
nonsense.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying the grave marker at all. No.
I'm saying that like
what is this argument then? Like
I don't know. You picked an argument out of it. All I said was that's their ace in the hole.
Don't villainize me.
I'm not trying to villainize you. We're giving you examples just because you don't like them. You're trying to over Trump us like that. And I'm not trying to trump you. But I'm not trying to trump you. I'm not. We weren't.
Anyway, let's move on. I got other stuff to do than argue about shitty shit.
Too.
I was trying to talk about Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go, Niantic is the deal that I was talking about there. They released Gen 4 Pokemon out on Pokemon Go. So you can go out there and catch some Gen 4. I had some fun doing it this weekend. It was a pretty good time.
I mean, every time Pokemon Go puts out new stuff, people come rushing back to that game. So
yeah. So you know, Gen 4, you go out there and see some what is it? Some Piplups.
Yeah, that's like the start of the DS stuff, right? Diamond, Pearl.
Right. Let's see. I think they had a trailer for it. They also had some stuff talking about menthol cigarettes. That guy. Hitman Season 2. I don't know if you guys saw, the first elusive target has been revealed. Sean Bean. Oh, Sean Bean.
It would be him.
You think he's gonna die?
You think it would be him?
So, anyway, thanks for the follow.
Have you seen the co-op?
Rubble. Huh?
Have you seen the co-op in that game? Like the actual head-to-head?
I have not.
It's actually pretty dope.
Nice.
It's live feed, like what everyone does. It's like a Ghost Man or whatever. Ghost 77.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Agent what? 44?
Agent 47.
It's like a Ghost one. You're in the same level. You can't interact with him, but you could fuck up his instance. So you could throw Ghost coins like that. So yeah, that looks really dope. I'm not a fan of the Hitman series, but that one actually pretty cool. I like that.
All right, couple more things on here. Medieval remaster news should be coming out soon. So get ready for that.
We're owed some explanation, right? Like that was like announced and then just like put into the ether.
You gotta remember they had PlayStation Experience. Probably they had planned for that, and then they didn't have it.
Sure.
So, did we talk? We talked about that. Okay. Stanley Parable. All right. Have you guys seen this?
Everyone getting achievements?
Yes. So now is the official time you can get the Go Outside achievement legitimately. So full 5 years since you could have first played that game. So there you go. Next time, if you just found out about it today, you can do it again in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Let's see. Cuphead's coming to the Mac. I don't know if you saw that.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think they just put out a trailer.
I wonder if like porting that like merits the, you know what I mean? Like how much money can you make off of, like, I mean, it's enough obviously for them to do it, but
I mean, they probably have the numbers to show the number of people who are running it through some kind of Windows emulation software and buying it.
Yeah. Okay.
So or dual boots.
Oh, I wonder if that sells it though. You know what I mean? Like they're like, well, I'm running it on fucking Windows emulator. Like, who cares?
There's always someone, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Last news beat we have for old Alf, who just beat Spider-Man.
What, the heist and shit? Like
yeah,
that?
the heist DLC comes out tomorrow, next Tuesday. It says so. That should be today. Yes, today when it is.
You having a stroke?
As well, because it's written 6 days ago. So next Tuesday would be today.
There goes that degree.
Yeah, there it went. So yeah, first chapter in the City Never Sleeps DLC. You're gonna get some Black Cat in there. They showed
like on camera Black Cat or just
on camera.
Yeah.
Nice.
And some suits too, like 3 suits.
Yeah, 3 suits. One of them is
they all look dumb.
It's got like a T thing.
Yeah.
Like,
oh no, yeah, it's a Great Britain Spider-Man. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. It is 100% a Union Jack. And then there's
2 other ones I have no fucking clue.
There's one where he's red and black.
That's the thing.
Let me see. Here we go. Spider-Man suit from Scarlet Spider 2, Spider UK from Spider Venom, and then another style of the Velocity suit. So there you go. If you don't have the DLC pack, what is it? Can you buy this separately? I don't think so, right?
Sure you can now.
Heist can be purchased for $10. City Never Sleeps for $25. So spend your money wisely, folks. It's almost Christmas. That DLC is going to be on sale.
When's DLC ever on sale? Oh, well, never
All
mind.
the
Yeah.
time.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Especially for a new game, I don't think so.
Black Friday.
I mean, if you bought the season pass, it ends up being like what, like $5-10 cheaper or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's like something like that. I think it's 10, 10, 10, and it's 25.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds right to me. All right.
They get to make that money up front though, which is sweet.
Yeah, what else we got? Let's see if I have any other stuff that we missed. Bethesda put out a note to their fans,
I saw that too.
Being like, hey, we're trying something new.
Once that game is out, we were happy and applied. With 76, we're here for the long haul. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
way to go, Howard. We're putting Skyrim inside 76.
Nice. Let's see. Someone on Reset Era posted 20 seconds of Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay, and everyone's like, that's the first time I've seen it.
Do you talk about
Okay,
the
well,
PS5 and Radiant?
Hold on. Darren chimed in and says, hey, fellas, I don't want to dig too much deep in this, but I will answer his question. If I understand the Nintendo conversation, you and Alpha are saying there isn't anything tangible on the horizon after Smash launches, which could be bad for them long term, but Kyle's saying they could Smash fervor could very last until the next property becomes very tangible. Yes, that is a good way to summarize our arguments. Is that Kyle feels very adamant that the Smash will put butts in seats, and butts in seats will bring good games and prosperity, while Alpha and I feel that like once you do Smash, you need to pay off your dividends on putting these butts in the seats. That's actually a good way to think about it that we can all agree on.
I don't mind your argument. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just feel like I feel like it's, you know, like I said, I don't want to bring it up again, but like after looking,
that's
looking
a fairly
at the,
succinct description of
Right.
what just happened. Yeah.
looking at the Wii U for, you know,
Darren, why would you do this?
he's like, I come for the drama. I'll see you boys later.
Drama also puts butts in the seats.
Darren.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
Get away.
at the end of the day, I would say we
There's
like
not drama.
We like to argue here, and that's
like
the point. That's why we started recording
it's not
these.
Like, it's not like the camera goes off and I go, "What the fuck, Alf?"
Oh, we
Like,
do.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
I do. Fuck you! Don't you fuck this up? No, this is 100% why we started recording these.
Yeah.
Is because like this is what we want: is a conversation between your friends.
I would
Maybe
have had
these
the same conversation off camera.
Exactly. And you know, sometimes feelings get a little bit hurt, sometimes they don't. And like at the end of the day, we're all fine. It's fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
No.
You know, bite up. You know, Ozzy Osbourne.
I'm fine. You pick where to eat.
Yeah. It's really funny. That's really good. I meant to ask you, are you eating those stupid those bars, the ones that Ice-T advertises?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know.
I was gonna make
Is
that.
Ice-T making some protein bars?
No, the ones, the no BS ones where it's just like a plain thing.
Oh,
as a thing.
and it's like it has 3 almonds, 2 eggs, and
Yeah, that one. Yeah, Ice-T advertises those, and I don't know if you guys have seen. Have you
Nope.
not seen those ads?
I have eaten one of those. Yeah, they're fine.
Never had.
Let's go get that big cookie that you like. It's terrible.
Oh, the complete cookies?
Dip it in milk.
They're not that bad.
Put it in milk.
Yeah, it's good.
You get to add milk to it.
You
It's
dip
already-
a fucking cookie in milk.
It's not-
What?
First off, yeah, that's not like a weird
cookie-
convention.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
it tastes
you
like
dip
foot.
it in milk?
It's supposed to be like this
Lactose
healthy
motherfucker.
snack, and you're like, well, I'm gonna put milk on it.
I mean, milk in small
tastes like
doses
a
is
foot.
fine.
Do you
I
not
think
dip
tastes like
Oreos
a
in cookies?
That's
Do I
good.
not dip Oreos in cookies? Do you not dip Oreos in milk?
Yes, yeah.
Chocolate chip in milk?
Alf's got like some cookie juice lying around that I need to start fucking with. You just dipping cookies in cookies, like
He's got marshmallow fluff, and he's just like grinding up Oreos in there, dipping it in.
yeah, just
RX bars. Thank you, Dare. RX bars. That's what it is.
Darren, get out of this chat.
I've had them. They taste like foot. They taste like a
it
foot.
tastes like a foot.
The cookies he had, those other ones taste like a foot. I'm like, yep, that tastes like 6 blueberries and egg whites.
Yeah.
He's great. My
No,
God.
God, no.
They're better than Cliff Bars. for
Yes.
sure.
Really?
Yeah, Cliff Bars taste powdery.
The only ones
That was the
I-
only thing I ate when I rock climbed, and I fucking hated it.
Really?
You just subscribed
like-
that hard to rock climbing that you were like Cliff Bars. It's gonna do climbing rocks. on
That's
it.
all they sold at the gym, at the rock climbing gym. Fuck. So I'm eating.
They got
it.
you.
I'm eating.
They
I'm
got
climbing.
you.
I'm like, fuck, God, it's so dry.
You're just coughing up powder.
No, it's oh God, it was
What is it?
horrible.
The ones that I hated were the there's 2 that I hate. One, the Quaker granola ones.
Chewy.
No, they're great.
Oh.
They taste great. because they just load them with chocolate and sugar and marshmallow, so they're really good.
It's not nutritional at that point.
But there's not. There's the thing. They're not good.
Yeah, it's a fucking candy bar.
You're like, it's got granola in it. Fuck off.
Like, how'd you make granola bad for you? those ones are the ones I hate. And then the ones that are actually healthy, the granola ones, the Nature's Valley whatever.
Oh
ones,
yeah, those
are sawdust.
The ones that are like, hey, the ones that are like, oh, this is a cheese grater for the top of your mouth.
100%. 100%. I have like white chocolate macadamia is what Darren recommends.
Darren, get out.
He's like, he's not leaving. He already said he's not leaving.
No more drama. Stop.
I like I could probably try one of those. I eat them every once in a while, just like to try them.
Just for fun.
Chocolate and peanut butter, that's probably good.
I could.
Why did I just get a Snickers?
I could have eaten chocolate and peanut butter. What's wrong with
Why did I get a Reese's? Why did I buy this?
Buy Nutella and fucking just dip everything you like in it.
No.
They got sued for not being healthy.
Did they ever advertise that?
They implied.
Oh,
it was heavily implied. Look
it was
it up.
not heavily implied.
It was not heavily implied.
That lady
Kobe was on front like, it's good.
That lady was eating Nutella like fucking pudding cups, and then being like, "What the fuck?" There's like 3 spoonfuls is 400 calories.
I told you about that, right? The lady who sued Weight Watchers because they use the point system.
Yeah.
And to encourage you to like treat yourself, they made Cool Whip no points. And so this lady was eating tubs of Cool Whip and not losing weight.
Yeah, I'd sue Weight Watchers for that too.
It was no points.
Get to America. I could have all the Cool Whip.
Oh my god!
I was gonna do the fat voice that you did, but I just decided to pull out.
Thank God. All right. We brought it back around. Okay. I think that's all the news really that I pulled. So I'm not gonna like look too far
We're
farther.
not gonna talk about
Probably not
our
much
sad,
Yeah, we can talk about the sad. Just breaking news before we got on. God, like you watched the video of him talking about it.
Yeah. So we're all.
I sent it to the chat, but I'm gonna.
We're all like not avid wrestling fans, but
I pay for WU Network if I watch or not.
I mean, like I keep up with the product, but not through watching the product. You know what I mean? Like various means, YouTube videos. There's a couple of like review sites and stuff that I check. So like I'm up on like what happens in WWE.
We forgot 2 things, but go ahead. Sorry.
Do you want to hit them real quick or?
No, they're stupid.
Okay. Apparently, like right at the tip top of Raw tonight, Roman Reigns came out, said his real name, dropped the belt on the ground, said he had fucking cancer.
Yeah, leukemia. For the second time.
Yeah, he's had it for 11 years apparently. Relinquished the championship, walked off stage, and then Dean and Seth came out, tears in their eyes, hugged the dude, and that was the opening for your Raw tonight.
Yeah, that was rough.
So. He got a thank you Roman chant, which has never happened.
Yeah. Like everyone was mad about them trying to put him over, and then like now he's like, no, I've been trying really hard, and I can't do it anymore.
I mean, first off, that's a real.
He broke character as well.
Yeah, so kayfabe's like not nearly as important as it used to be, but saying your name that is your name, is pretty rare.
Right.
If it's a shoot, it's in real bad taste. I don't think it's a shoot either.
I was just fucking with people who said it's a shoot.
Well, because like they were going to a lot of trouble to get Roman over, and it's a real shame that this is what it takes to get him over. But
if that's the case,
I mean, this does like a lot of people like. It's hard to be like, oh, boo, Roman sucks. Sorry about the cancer, though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would never say that he didn't work hard.
Hard worker, yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't see him there, and like
plus he looks great.
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic physique, good looking guy
from Florida.
I'm looking up news. You can keep going.
Okay. Well, yeah. You want to finish up with that? And I'll put in those 2 things I forgot to talk about.
I don't know. It's just like weird, right? Like it kind of like
it came out of nowhere, right?
Like, well, here's the thing too: is it kind of like does legitimize a lot of his gripes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's like one of those things where it's like now that you have this information and you go, okay, well, over the past 6 years or whatever, Roman's been or Joe, whatever,
that
he's been wrestling for WWE,
right?
He's been doing it with cancer in remission. Like,
would explain why he doesn't want to take like hard hits or
everything that we've been giving him shit for is completely
right
unvalidated now.
Right.
Like he
Like, oh, hey, you're mad that he wasn't putting on a good enough show, but the guy's fighting cancer.
He wasn't taking chair shots, and he wasn't being super whatever. You know what I mean? Now it's like, oh,
he climbed up the side of the ring, but he didn't fall off. He didn't jump off. You know, yeah, exactly. Or the Hell in the Cell ring is what I'm talking about.
Obviously, you know, anybody who's suffering from any ailment, I hope that, but you do better and you get over it, or you get through it, however you want to phrase it. But like, I don't know. I have a soft spot for wrestlers, so like it.
There's nothing new.
It bums me out about Roman.
No,
it's just it just bums me out. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. All right. Well, the two things that I forgot was one, that Call of Duty. What was it? Shit.
Why are you pointing at me?
Doorstop fucking Call of Duty.
What are
you doing?
We didn't talk about Call of Duty because the only thing I had to bring up was they have a doorstop delivery ad campaign.
We talk about that Taco Bell Xbox
That's the one thing I was gonna forgot. We forgot to talk about.
That thing is sweet, right?
Did you hear the power on?
No, it's power.
It just goes bong. The Taco Bell bong. So like it ruins my run for the PS4 or PS4th meal.
Yeah.
Like I don't have one for Xbox One X. I was like, live Xbox Moss.
Live X Moss.
Live X Moss.
Live X Moss. Ooh, live X Moss. This X Moss.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not terrible.
You're not terrible. You can work on it.
Yeah.
Just workshop it.
I gotta shop around. If you guys come up with a better
I'll hit you up.
You know, live.
We'll give you a shot on the next podcast if we pick it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Darren. You won already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Get out of the fucking chat.
All right. Alrighty, guys.
Why is he better at our show than we are?
All right.
So, obviously, you can send your suggestions. Your
Darren at goldensaucer.com.
Man, I have to remember how to set up emails. I should do that. Podcast at goldensaucer.net or any one of our names at goldensaucer.net. You can obviously, you know, come into the chat like Darren did and a couple of the other people there and chit chat with us during the show if we're live. You know, I really enjoy chit chatting with people. You know, I try to chat and answer as many questions as I can that don't get too far off topic. You know, what else? This weekend, from let's say roughly 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday till 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or are we in Eastern Daylight?
Eastern Standard. Yeah.
Okay, so from those times,
the New York Canada one is the one we're in.
Well, it's Standard versus Daylight because if you're international, it changes.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But anyway, the those time periods, that 24-hour period, Kyle and myself will be streaming out some gameplay from the same location we're in now, but I'll be raising money for Children's Miracle Network Hospital, the local one, Kyle as well. You know, I recommend, like, if you're in the local area in Gainesville, Florida, get in contact with me and I'll tell you where we're at. Not a big secret. And you can come and play with us. Like, I'll have Jack Party Pack 5. I'm really excited about that. You know, we got like Mario Party. We'll have Mario Kart.
I'm also going to be
some board games probably.
Yeah,
there's some Magic going on. I've heard people who are going to be playing Magic in the background.
Yeah, I'm also going to be accepting open challenges for any of the
taking all comers,
like the most recent fighting games that are out. So
nice.
if you want to play Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Soul Calibur against me, I will happily stop what I'm doing and load those games up, and I will play you.
I thought about setting up borrowing some Xboxes and setting up a demo station. You know what I'm saying? Where people can just kind of like, hey, you want to? I was going to talk about this a lot, but like, I really want to do VR, like Beat Saber on the PC, but the PC that would play Beat Saber is streaming. So
you know what we could do? We could shut down my stream for a little bit, and then we could run.
I was going to solicit someone else to bring their rig in.
We might be able to talk.
That has Beat Saber.
I know a guy.
Yeah, that's where I was getting to. It's just like, hey, can you bring Beat Saber by this time? Yeah. If not, I'll have at the very least, I'll have the PlayStation VR set up. I'm not playing any PlayStation VR games.
No, they're terrible.
But I'm going to have them available for people to play. Obviously, like if you come and play a game with me, I recommend making a donation. I also have tons of prizes, tons of dumb stuff.
Yeah, we're not going to put price tags on things, but
like, man, make a donation.
But like, if you make,
I have some things with price tags on them.
The whole point. Well, I mean, like those are like paywall type stuff though, like same way as like like Awesome Games does and stuff like that.
Right.
Like
get Joey's loot boxes.
But
I got a lot of Loot Crate stuff. A lot of Loot Crate shit. I even have shit from like special editions. I found like the skull keychain from, not even skull, like Corvo's mask keychain from Dishonored. I have that. I don't fucking care about that. I have the Dishonored 2 book. I don't care about that.
Yeah. I might have a few things that I can.
I literally have a 27-gallon tote full of shit.
Nice.
Sell it. Don't say it should. Sell it.
Oh, wonderful prizes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Awesome reward incentives for anybody who donates to a already.
Yeah,
you don't even need a reason.
You get crap
to donate. You're helping somebody who needs help.
Save me shorties. Get out.
Hey, watch this. Don't make me read that story that I sent you today.
I fucking laid in bed. I was already having a shitty day.
Oh, I didn't know you were having.
I already had a shitty day.
That was a great story.
And it made me feel better, but I wept.
Right, it was a story where you I sent Kyle a story of a kid that had was a gamer and was in the local children's hospital, and like, you know, he did pass, but like how, you know, some of the things that we had working on and we had made his experience there better.
We did get to accomplish like a big goal of his.
Yeah, it was a good story.
So it's just
not.
Yeah, I get
kid didn't.
I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about it
fucking
later.
kid didn't get a fair shake, man.
He's like 13, I think.
It's some fucked up number. Yeah,
it's low. It's real bad. But I mean, like, the thing is like that's the point. You know, like, these kids need our help.
If you spend $5 and enough of you do that, then we can make another thing like that happen.
Right, exactly. So, but we'll have plenty of time to talk about this weekend. Come out, see me. You know, Darius. If you see anything you want, let me know. I'm not afraid.
Darius was like, "You gonna send me an itemized list of that shit you got?"
No, I don't even know which tote it's in. I have to go through like 4
Joey, how
totes.
much for that world championship bling?
Oh
that you got,
no, me and
I know. There's a
worn
deal.
as featured by AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, yeah. But no, I know there's a no sale clause attached to that thing.
I gotta. We need to hurry up with that video. All right. That's it, Alpha. You're itching over there. Just want to say later. I get you.
Later.